Hello and welcome to Voice of Fire Tarot. I'm sorry I haven't posted a video for quite a while. Obviously some of you know that I've been ill with a bad back. So I just wanted to say thank you very much for all the well wishes, the support as well. And I'm fully recuperated now and raring to go. So thank you very much again. So for this reading today, I'm going to be talking about what karma is holding you back. So what past life karma is holding you back in this lifetime. So when I talk about karma, I'm talking about any sort of actions that we've done in a previous lifetime or actions that have been done to us in this lifetime that have created karma. So karma is karmic energy. And this energy is stored in the Akashic records, in the Akashic library. And as energy cannot be destroyed, it remains there until it is transformed into something better and into something much more evolved. So karma is not meant to be any form of punishment. All of us have karma in whichever shape or form. Karma is really meant to help us evolve, to help us learn after each lifetime. And that's the key thing, is for us to actually learn from this karma and to resolve it, which is fair enough if we know what this actual karma is. So I think this is why today I'm really honing in on what the karma is and how we can actually heal it. So if this karma is not resolved, it can manifest in a number of ways. This can include feelings and actions, or mainly feelings that you really can't put a finger on it. You don't really understand where they originate. Things like fear, guilt, anger. It could also be a lack of motivation and sort of negative, thought patterns, negative cycles, negative behaviors. And if they're not resolved, they will just cause blockages and barriers in this lifetime. And the whole point of karma is to help us to learn from it and to evolve spiritually and to really evolve to the next level, to achieve our life purpose and our soul purpose. So it's really important to get to the bottom of it. So for the reading, I will start off by asking Spirit what past life karma is holding you back. And then I'll be asking what created this karma in the first place. What actually happened to create this karma in this past life? I will then ask how you can heal or resolve this karma, and then I will be finishing off by asking Spirit what you will benefit from healing this karma. So in terms of knowledge gained, new wisdom, new insights, clarity, things like that, in order for you to move forward positively in your life. So there will be 4 groups to choose from. So if you can see by these groups that I've assigned each group a crystal which can be used in association with past life regression or dealing with karmic energy and resolving that. So for the first group, you will be selecting this unusual looking crystal called Petrified wood. For the second group, it will be the K2 stone or K2 crystal. For the third group, it will be the Lemurian quartz. And for the fourth group, it will be this lovely Moonstone. Okay, so take your time, use your intuition to select which group or groups most resonate with you. If you need more time as well, please pause the video as necessary. So please remember as well, these are general readings, so just take what resonates with you and leave the rest. I do need to add also a trigger warning to this. If there's anything that you find uncomfortable or it is too much, please obviously click off the video until a time when you're ready to deal with it. Okay. Yes, I'm not really sure what will actually come up in these readings, so just be aware of that. All right. Also, if you do like these videos or you feel that they are really helpful, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe as well. Okay, that said, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you at your reading. Goodbye. Hello Group 1 and welcome to your reading. This reading will be on what karma from a past life is holding you back in this lifetime. I'll be asking what it is, how it originated, what actually happened to create this karma in this past life, how you can heal or resolve it, and the benefits you will gain from healing and resolving this karma as well. So you chose this unusual looking petrified wood, crystal or stone for this reading. Okay, so let us begin. So Spirit, please can you give me information about the past life karma that is holding people in group 1 back, please? Please give me clear information about this karma for group 1. We have the 7 of Pentacles, followed by the Page of Pentacles, followed by the Magician. So I'm feeling already, looking at this, that you are very, very powerful at manifesting, group 1. A lot of you have a very, very innate, a strong skill in this, and you have a vision. As you see with the Page of Pentacles, you have a vision on earth, but for some reason you are in a constant feeling of disappointment that you haven't got enough, or you are unable to do enough, as we see with the 7 of Pentacles. So yeah, the 7 of Pentacles can mean that you are growing, you are actually growing stuff, you're making stuff materialize on earth. But I just get a feeling from this card, from this array of cards, that you have this power that you're not using to its full extent because you're feeling a bit blocked, you're feeling a bit stagnant, and you're feeling this kind of disappointment that you can't move on with it. But it's like, what I'm feeling is that you actually know you have this power, so this makes it even more frustrating for you. It's like, why can't I have the tools? Why can't I have the motivation, the will to actually go on with it? I know I've got this ability, this power to manifest whatever I want in this life, but for some reason I just can't get my foot off the brake pedal. I can't move forward with it. And it's almost like you can't put your finger on it. You can't think why. What is it? There's a missing link somewhere. What is the reason why I can't have that drive to move forward? And I think it's getting to a point in your lives now, group 1, where a lot of you are getting really, really frustrated with it. And you are probably wanting to get to the root of it. And it's funny I'm talking about roots because we have this bush here with the 7 of Pentacles, which would obviously have roots underneath. There was something in the roots. There's something that's happened that's creating this. Okay, so let's find out a little bit more. I'd like a bit more information, please, about what this karma is, please. So we have the 4 of Pentacles, so definitely there is a massive block I'm seeing. There's a block with you moving forward in this life. And we have the 7 of Swords. So I'm getting a feeling that a lot of you are feeling like you're just surviving at the moment. And there's something you're not seeing. And yeah, you are frustrated. You're not seeing, you're just going day by day, just trying to get by really. And underneath here we have the Lovers. So this is what I'm saying. I think you are on a very high frequency naturally, group 1. I think you are connected to this frequency, this angelic frequency of love. I think you have probably very, very open crown chakras. You're naturally connected to that vibration of spirit. But for some reason, you can't think why. It's like you can't bring it down and materialize it in the way you want to on earth. And you know you can, which is creating a lot of discord within you. All right, so I want to know now, what created this past life karma? What actually happened to people in group 1 to create this past life karma, please, Spirit? What happened in this past life to create this karma? So we have the Six of Pentacles, followed by the Death card, followed by the King of Cups. I just get a sense here of imbalance, that something finished, or something, or maybe somebody died, or someone you really value died, or something within you died, possibly, finished prematurely before you were ready. That's what I'm feeling, and you didn't get what you deserved. It's, for example, you could have been working on some sort of project, or you could have had some jobs, a job where you're really, really flourishing, and suddenly you know, in this particular life, you might have lost your job, or you possibly, you know, lost your home. Something came to an end, I feel, prematurely, and you didn't have enough time to actually get emotionally balanced. And I think, because I don't really do reverses if I can avoid it. So I'm feeling with this King of Cups, yes, we're talking about balance normally, but I'm feeling a sense of tumult, something quite tumultuous, something quite imbalanced here, some imbalanced energy. You were feeling secure, you were starting to get money, I think, but it abruptly ended, and it put you in a state of chaos. It's like all your security, your sense of financial security was taken away. And I feel that because of that, you felt quite adrift, and it put you into a kind of survival mode, ready for this life, that you had to just really not follow your heart, not follow your dreams, just survive, because you don't want to be in this situation again when you were kind of thrown into disarray, when the rug was pulled from underneath your feet. All right, so I'm going to get some more information about this. So Spirit, please can you go a little bit further into what event or what actually happened to create this karma in this past life for people in group 1, please. So we have Knight of Pentacles, followed by the Four of Wands, followed by the Six of Pentacles. Yes, it's interesting that the Six of Pentacles is coming through again. So this Knight of Pentacles, I feel, yes, that something ended, something that was financially secure ended prematurely. This Knight of Pentacles is about really building strong foundations, seeing things through till the end. It's like making plans and focusing, but at the end of it, you got something quite wonderful. And I think this is the underlying energy. This is what you were hoping at the time. You were thinking that, yes, you would get that Four of Wands, you would get that celebration. Yeah, this is what I'm feeling here. This is the underlying energy. This is what you were hoping, that you would get that celebration after this thing you were working on, this thing, you know. It could have been, yeah, you could have been in a company, you could have had a job that was really, really stable, or you were doing your own, you were involved in your own business that was really starting to prosper, and that you were hoping that you really starting to get some benefits from it, some financial security. But yeah, what happened was this Four of Wands never occurred. You never got this stability, you never got this celebration, because something ended. A phase ended prematurely. It wasn't meant to. Whether that was caused by someone else in the company or in your business, or something being irresponsible, or it could have been caused possibly by a death of possibly a business partner, or even somebody close to you, a death of somebody, I'm feeling, that provided you with some stability so you could see this thing through. Once that energy left you, that just threw you into total imbalance, and you were feeling you had to grasp anything that was coming, and this doesn't allow you to get what you want. So you're actually feeling that your power has been taken away, and that you're feeling very self-reliant on others because of this. And obviously because of this, you've carried this through into this life. You're feeling you can't be the manifester. You have to rely on others. You have to rely on, for example, an employer or somebody like that. to give you that structure, that you aren't able to do it by yourself. And the fact is that you can, but this is what's created this karma for you. And this is something that really, really needs resolving. So I'm going to use some oracle decks just to get a bit more information about this. So I'm going to firstly use this Numerology guidance deck. So Spirit, give me information, please. Can I have information about the karma for people in group 1 and what caused it? What event caused it, please? So we have the karma synchronicity. Yeah, I feel what this is saying is that there are certain synchronistic things that are happening, certain opportunities that you were aware of, but it's like you can't get into that frequency where you, like the manifestation frequency, where you aren't able to attain it. You can't get into that wavelength. You feel detached from it. I will get another oracle card as well to explain this. And for the cause of this karma, we have surrender. Another interesting card, if you can see that. So surrender can be very, very, very positive because we're surrendering to, to the divine to help us, it's about complete trust really in ourselves and in the divine. But I think in this particular instance, you probably felt in quite a vulnerable position. You were in that position where you weren't in control of yourself. Like you couldn't support yourself and it almost felt like you were surrendering. It's also given me a hint that there might have been a need for you to drop some resistance at that time and go with the flow. So this King of Cups can be two options. With this King of Cups card, you kind of have two options. The higher polarity of this card is that he is on this very tumultuous sea. There's a lot of waves, but he's not controlling the sea, obviously, but he's able to control himself on it. He's able to stay afloat because he's working with the laws of nature. And in order to do that, you need to sort of go with the flow of things. And this is probably where you didn't. So it's probably what it's saying is that you needed to actually surrender at that time, but you didn't in a positive way. You didn't surrender to the natural laws. It's like you tried to work against them. There was some resistance to them. You didn't go with the flow. And because of that, this created that, possibly that poverty consciousness, or that kind of feeling of lack and the feeling that you always have to survive by your wits all the time. Okay, interesting. So I'm going to use this, I'm going to get a bit of a clue about the energy surrounding this now from this have a lovely Carl Gray Gateway of Light Activation Oracle deck. So what was this past life karma and what caused it, please? Gaia Gateway Activation, Learning Experiences, Wisdom Transmission, Earth Intelligence. Yeah, something's activating for you on Earth. I feel that what they're telling me is that at the moment, you're unable to work with the laws of Earth, the laws of the 3D. And when you do, when you get this learning, things will be activated for you. You'll be able to, as I said before, you've got very, very open, I feel you've got open crown chakras, you're natural manifestors. But what they're telling me is that at the moment, you're unable to work with them natural laws to actually get what you want. It's like blending things. It's like alchemy. It's like alchemy of the high vibrations with the lower, higher density 3D world, and that is why you're not manifesting. So what they're telling me is that you're not working with synchronicities, basically, and you're kind of not tying the two together, and that is what's needed for you to exercise this magician energy. And what caused this? The central sun, abundance downloads, regeneration, success. Okay, so I think there's two groups here. I think some of you, this could be referring to possibly good karma, in the fact that you are able to assess things, you have a vision and you can achieve it. You can bring it down to earth and you can activate, that Gaia activation. And that comes from a place where you are naturally connected to that solar plexus, that kind of go-getting energy. As we see abundance download, you're connected to that vibration of manifestation. But I really do feel that for most of you, it's the other way. It's almost like you were cut off from your solar plexus. You were cut off from, this central sun, this kind of vibration of abundance, this feeling of abundance. And it's almost like the universe gave you a test here, ended something because it wanted you to elevate yourself to something better, but instead you possibly became more unstable as a result, more emotionally unstable, more financially unstable. So what happened was this energy, this lesson carries through into this life now, and to whatever lies before it as well. So that's what's happening here. It's like they're trying to get you to realize this, to realize your potential, to realize your ability to manifest, to connect to that solar plexus energy, to really bring down that abundance. And until you do learn how to do it, the cycle will keep repeating itself for this life and for subsequent lives as well. That's what I'm feeling here. It's kind of telling me you'll need to surrender, to surrender to the synchronicity of things. They're kind of giving a clue as to what you need to do. Okay. That's very interesting. So what I'd like to know now is, I'd like just one card, please, Spirit, just to tell me, what can people in group 1 do to resolve this karma, please? To heal this past life karma. No, I'd like 2 cards, please. 2 cards to explain this. What can they do? And we have the 6 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So I'm getting a feeling that it's something to do with shifting or moving on to a different state mentally. I think it's very much to do with how you think about things. So we have the 7 of Swords. So they're saying it's kind of to face up to things, stop running away. And then we have the Judgment card. Wow, this is powerful. Yeah, it's almost like what I'm seeing here is like this angel, I think it's the angel Gabriel, is kind of blowing his horn to get you to stop, and face things, is face your true potential, to face this karma, what is at the root of it, to face this lesson that they wanted you to learn. That's what I'm really, really seeing here. That's interesting. What it's saying to me is you're getting all these, what it's telling me is that you are getting downloads through your crown chakra, through your third eye. They are actually coming to you. But for some reason, you're not noticing it. You're not noticing all these synchronicities here. And when you do start to notice them, when you respond to this call to action, you will start to be able to work with the laws of the earth, this Gaia, the gateway that will be activated, and you will be able to start manifesting the life that you want. Wow, okay. So I'm going to get a bit more information about this. What can people in group 1 do, please, to heal or resolve this past life karma? We have the King of Pentacles, followed by the Chariot. So 2 major arcanas here. So definitely there's a need they want you to stop you in your tracks. It's to do with a mental process that is getting in the way of these downloads. And when you do that, when you really start to really surrender, to relax and open up, to actually take notice of what spirit or what your spirit guides are trying to tell you, what they're trying to help you to learn, to teach you, this is a point when things will start becoming much more stable, as we have with the King of Pentacles. you'll become feeling much more rooted, and you'll have the drive also, and the motivation and the focus as well to go forward throughout the rest of your life. We're on that frequency of manifestation. Okay, and then you will really start to bring out this entrepreneurial magician energy, because you are connected to the higher realms, as you should be. Okay. Right, let's get an oracle here, I think. What can people in group 1 do, please, to heal or resolve this past life karma? We have Watchtower of the West, Autumn. So what I think it's saying here is that they want you to kind of allow a death. A death isn't to be feared, it's a transformation. There's a transformation that needs to happen, and they're trying to say that it's like they need you to release the old ways, the ways that were, because autumn is about releasing the old paths of the year before you can go on to the winter and then spring. So this is what they're trying to tell me. I think they're trying to tell me that you definitely need to let go. You need to release all the things that don't serve you, all the ways, all the patterns, and possibly have some sort of ritual where you do this, where you have this thing of letting go. Letting go of things. It could be through meditation, any form of visualization, anything like that. For example, you could imagine white light pouring through you and sort of kind of filtering out or blowing out all the cobwebs, all the old things, all this karma, all these things from past life, all this instability, is to blow it out of your energetic body so that you can move on like the chariot, like the man in this chariot, and respond to this calling that you have. Okay, anything else? Arcturian light codes, evolutionary downloads, recalling power, future thinking. Let you see that card. Yeah. What they're saying is that you need to take charge. That word actually came to me, is to take charge of your destiny, take charge of yourself. You are the one in control. That's what it's saying here. And when you start to do that, when you take your wishes, your desires, your dreams seriously, you automatically put yourself into a state of self-power. It's like you are the entrepreneur again, and your destiny and everything is within your control. And this is when you'll start to evolve. Your soul, your spirit will start, your life, your soul, everything will start to evolve, and then you will know about it. And you'll get such a wonderful feeling. You'll start to realize that you've actually evolved spiritually. And yeah, you're recalling your power and you're thinking forward to the future. It's like you have a future now. You can create your own future. That's what it's saying to me. But you need to allow them downloads to come through. So they're wanting a kind of a metaphorical death to this Seven of Swords energy, where you're not really facing up to things. They want you to deal with this karma head on. Wow. Okay, so I'm just going to finish off now just by asking, what will people in group 1, how will they benefit from resolving this past life karma, please? So we have the 9 of Wands, followed by Temperance. What a lovely way to end. I feel here, looking at it, that it's like you are still standing. You still have that strength. You have that courage. It's like you've faced your fears in a way, and you'll really feel that it's like you've nearly come to the end of a cycle. We have a number 9 here, which is nearly at the end. You're really starting to face this, and you built up a lot of strength. You built up a lot of courage as well, and as a result of that, when I talked about alchemy before, it's about mixing the high vibrational spiritual energies with the 3D, with the earth. We have alchemy going on here as well with these 2 cups. And we have, I believe, the Archangel Michael, Temperance as well. So you really, really start to get a lot of angelic healing. I believe this is the Archangel Michael as well. So it's about protection, it's about resilience. It's about being strong as well. So you feel really, really strong, and you will really, really start to get a deep sense of healing, and it will feel really, really wonderful. That's what I'm feeling from this. Okay. Lovely. So let's just get some final cards just to look more deeper into this. So Spirit, anything else you want to say, please? How are people in Group 1 benefit from this, from healing this karma? We have Chamber of the Violet Flame, karmic release, radical transformation. What more do I need to say? Yeah, it's like you elevated onto a high level. Your soul has elevated onto a high level. You've released that karma. You've transformed. Wow. That's beautiful. And one more card. I think I'm going to use this one. So this Witch's Wisdom deck. So how, lastly, will people in Group 1 benefit from resolving this karma? So we have Handfasting Union. Yeah, I really feel that you kind of union with spirit, kind of union with all parts of yourself. It's like, again, you've elevated into that higher frequency as well. That's lovely. It's like you union with your spirit, guys, union with your higher self as well. Okay. And again, as I said, it will feel really, really wonderful. You get a really massive sense of release and a sense of achievement here, and great strength as well. Lovely. So thank you very much, Group 1, for watching. I hope it was relevant or made some sense to you. If you like the video, please like, please share, please comment as well. I welcome all comments below. And thank you very much, and goodbye. Hello people in Group 2, and welcome to your reading. You chose the K2 crystal or K2 stone, and this reading will be about what past life karma you have which is holding you back in this life. So I'll be asking you what this karma is, how it originated, or what caused it, what event happened in a past life. And then I'll be asking how you can heal or resolve this karma. And then I'll be asking about the benefits of doing this, what you will gain from healing this karma. All right, so let's begin. Okay. Spirit, please can you give me information about the past life karma of people in Group 2, please? What is the past life karma of people in Group 2, please? Okay, we have the Empress, followed by the King of Cups, followed by the Three of Pentacles. So what I'm feeling from this is difficulty possibly in working with others. It's like others, you're feeling that others don't have the same vision as you have. It's almost like you feel that they are not on the same wavelength, that they don't have the same ideas, that you just can't connect to them. It's like you're on this frequency of, this very high frequency of the Empress. You are naturally, I think you're very evolved in terms of, I think you care very deeply about the earth around you, about the animals, about other people, about nature, about the environment. And I think you are very kind of deep emotionally. You are, you have quite You have a strong emotional center. I think you're quite empathic as well, and you do feel a lot as well. But I also think I do feel that you're quite a strong person, but for some reason you were able to connect with others around you. You just don't feel that they're on the same wavelength, that they haven't got the same vision as you. So that's making you feel kind of quite isolated as well. So I'm going to get a bit more information about this karma, please, Spirit, of people in group 2, please. What is his past life karma that is holding them back in this life now? Okay. That's funny, you've got the 6 of Swords here in the bottom. I don't know if you noticed, when I was shuffling this original deck, the 6 of Swords flipped out. So it's obviously trying to tell me something. And it's probably something about how you're perceiving things, that there's a need for you to shift mentally or to move on to another phase. Okay, so we have the Tower card, yeah, followed by the Wheel of Fortune, followed by the Hierophant. Yeah, so I feel that, as I said, you are very evolved. I think you're very, very caring, nurturing people, and you are on that kind of high emotional frequency, that frequency of love. You see things from a very high level, and I think you feel a bit hemmed in by traditional structures in society, things that you were taught in school. Basically, any sort of structure around you makes you feel hemmed in. You don't feel that other people are on the same wavelength, and you find it really difficult. And I feel that creates a lot of tower moments for you. I feel that you get quite upset. You're feeling, why don't people feel the same as me? Why aren't they seeing this, that this is wrong, that is wrong? Almost, why don't they care? And it's funny, we've got this Wheel of Fortune here as well. So yeah, it's again, what it's telling me is that you're tapped in to a lot of information, a lot of emotional information in the Akashic records as well. As I said before, you see things from a really, really high frequency, a high perspective. It's like almost you were able to foretell when things are going to happen, and probably on a very, very big scale. It's like you see things that aren't working, structures in society that don't work, things that don't seem right to you, things that you might have been taught in school, things that you experience in the workplace, things that you see on the news. You all find it it's just too much, it's too rigid, it's too hemmed in, and you probably feel that it's a bit cold as well. It's because you can see, I really, really feel from this, looking at this, that you can see you have a natural emotional connection. You can see how things are going to pan out, why things don't seem right, and this causes a lot of upset for you. It's like you're constantly going through these tower moments. A lot of frustration is happening for you. Okay. What I'm going to ask now is, what has caused this past life karma, please, Spirit? What actually happened in a past life to cause this karma? What was the event? What happened to people in group 2, please? Okay, so we have the 8 of Wands, followed by the Hierophant. Okay, it's interesting that that's come up again. And followed by the Queen of Wands. I think you were somebody in this life who was very, very different, who wasn't part of the status quo. You weren't part of the traditional ways of society, and I think you were very forthright in this. As I see with the Queen of Wands, you were very, very outspoken, and you had a lot of ideas, a lot of really, really high vibrational, really, really pioneering ideas that you wanted to drive forward. A lot of you in this life could have been female, so again, obviously historically that would have placed a lot of kind of restrictions on you as well, and added to that feeling, that lack of that power to actually combat all these rigid structures. So yes, it could have been to do with the church that kind of quelled or any sort of kind of patriarchal structure that kind of quelled your hopes, your wishes, your ideas. It's almost like, or even it could have been a paternal figure, it could have been a father figure, it could have been any sort of, some sort of male figure, or really somebody in authority that said to you in this life, what you're saying is not true. Or basically, we have more power than you, that you don't have the power we have, and you can't express yourself in the way that you want to, because it interferes with our control, our power. It's like you're a threat to their power. So what happens is you've got all this drive, all this determination, all these lovely, you have a lot of firepower. I really feel you had this in a particular life, but it got squashed, or quashed, I should say, by this structure in society. And you're left really, really frustrated. And you've brought that over into this life. And this has affected possibly how you interact with others as well. It's like when you come across any sort of structure, whether it be the workplace, the news, anything where you see it in the news, in school, whatever, you immediately get that feeling of that, that tower moment. It causes a lot of upset in you, and it sort of triggers and it brings back all the memories of that as well. That's what I'm feeling here. Anything else you want to say about this, please, Spirit, about the event in a past life that caused this karma to come about, please, for group 2? Yeah, I definitely feel you were a threat to the normal, kind of what was seen as normal in society in that life that you lived in. And it's interesting as well that we've got to this 8 of Wands at the bottom of this deck too, just to emphasize how much force you had in this life. Yeah, 10 of Wands. So instead of being able to drive that force forward, it's like you built up all these sticks, all these wands, and it just felt like a heavy burden. You were carrying a heavy burden because you couldn't express yourself in the way that you wanted to. And again, yeah, we have more firepower here. We have the Knight of Wands. So you probably kind of annoyed certain people, or certain male figures possibly, who wanted to they wanted to squash that power. They wanted to crush that power because it was actually a threat to them. I'm really feeling this is you. This is your energy. Wow. And then we have the World. Yeah, this is what you should have been. I'm feeling that you were somebody, it's like you were born in the wrong time, and you were born a long time ago. I feel you probably were female, and you are a big message, something really possibly artistic as well, but you really wanted to portray something really high vibrational, artistic message to the world. And it's like someone was squashing it at every opportunity, and you couldn't get it through. And that's what you carried over into this life. It's like a suspicion of authority. I'm really feeling that, because your authority, your self-power, your ability to express yourself was squashed, was really repressed, is probably a better word. It's actually, you were really repressed in this previous life, and it's carried over to this life now. Okay, so I'm going to find out a bit more about this. So I'm going to use these oracle decks. So firstly, the Calgary Activation of Light deck. Gateway Activation of Light. Okay, so what is this karma, please, Spirit, for people in group 2? And what caused it? So we have Lemurian seed code, embracing sensitivity, uniqueness, yeah, living with grace, yeah, definitely. Sensitivity, I feel you are a very sensitive person. You react to all the troubles in the world, they really affect you on a deep level. And we have uniqueness. Yes, you are very unique, and you've got a really strong sense of your own identity, and you find it difficult to blend with others and to blend with structures in society. Could be familiar structures as well, the way things people think are meant to be, but you're just not feeling that. We have Lemuria, obviously an ancient society. This is telling me that it's stemmed from a long time ago. It could be many lives ago as well. I don't know how many, but it is certainly not in this life. It's many lives ago that this originated. Okay. but you brought it through, and it's really, really strong, and it's causing a lot of upset for you, a lot of mental anguish as well. And then what was the cause? We have Toth Lightcoes. I think I'm pronouncing that right. It's either Thoth or Toth. Light initiation, great teacher awakening, divine magic. Yeah, you probably had this natural, you probably naturally had a lot of esoteric, a lot of high vibrational, a lot of wisdom, a lot of vibrational knowledge, a lot of wisdom. You were very awakened, but you were just in the wrong time. You were having to deal with others who weren't awakened, who had their own agenda. They wanted to just control, and to control society, and that wasn't you. And this is the problem as well. I think this is a problem. You were up against a lot here. Okay. Right, so anything else you want to say? I'm going to use this Numerology guidance deck. All right, so we have surrender. Yeah, I'm looking at the colour here, the redness, and I just feel, it's like I feel a lot of rage. There's a lot of anger, there's a lot of pent-up anger, and there's a lot of rage within you. 9 and 1 equals 10, this is 91, and 10 breaks down to 1, so in numerology, that is the leader. I feel you are a leader. You are naturally that leadership person, and because it's being repressed, you have like I just feel a lot, it's like a pressure cooker of anger against these societies, against society that represses people, that represses uniqueness, that represses individuality, and you've got a natural kind of anger about it. And then the cause of it, time out. Yeah, it's like you had loads of, I can see the solar plexus energy here, you had loads of energy, but you just couldn't, you couldn't actually express it, and you had to take time out, basically, in terms of you couldn't fulfill your life's wishes. This is time out in a negative way, I think, is what caused it. You weren't able to, it's like a realization that you weren't going to achieve what you wanted to achieve in this life, and it was too much. You had to take time out, basically, for your own mental, your own physical health as well, because you were fighting against something that was too big, too grand, and this caused a lot of frustration for you. Which is why you carry this pressure cooker kind of energy over into this life now. And it's funny as well. We have 3 and 7, 37, which breaks down to 10. And again, that's the number 1, which again is to do with leadership. So yeah, it's really funny. We got the numbers that add up to the same, that break down to the same number in numerology. Okay, so what I want to know now, please, is what can people in group 2 do to heal and resolve this past life karma, please? What can they do to do this? Because the whole point is they want you to reveal that, to heal this, so you can move forward positively and achieve your soul purpose, which you couldn't do in this particular life. So 2 cards to show this, please, Spirit. That's really weird. We got the 3 of Pentacles on the bottom of this deck, as we showed. So I'm guessing I might say something about working with others. I'm not sure. So we have the Ace of Cups, followed by, the 3 of Cups. So this is a very different energy here. What this is saying is they want you to be creative, but to involve others in it, to work with others, to see others in a, what they're telling me is that they want you to see other people in a positive life. Not everyone is the same. Not everyone is trying to control or get the better. Not everyone, or get the better of others. Not everyone is cutthroat and out for themselves. There are people on the same wavelength as you. And when you work with these people, it's like you'll be on the same wavelength, and you'll get such a sense of, it's like your heart chakra is being healed. A lot of healing, a lot of cleansing from this as well. Okay, so what I think maybe for you, what might be good is actually meditation that deals on expanding your heart chakra, on clearing any blockages in that. And this will enable you to connect to others, because you have a lot of heart. I really feel that you are very, very, I think you're very empathic. You're on a high frequency of love naturally, but by dealing with this, by meditating on this, it could be doing anything, working with others, it could be, any sort of spiritual exercise will help you to do this, will help you to cleanse that heart chakra and really, really open up. And you'll get such a sense of, a feeling of love, really. And it'll be great. So I want to get a bit more information about this, about what people in group 2 can do to resolve and heal this karma, please, from their past life. So, wow, we have the Magician. Wonderful. Followed by the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, what they're telling me is you do need to heal your heart chakra. It's really important because by doing that, remember I said about the number 1, you will be able to find your inner magician, your inner leader. Okay, and you'll be able to manifest wonderful things on the earth, things that will make your heart feel healed and feel open as well. And yeah, there is definitely something here possibly about getting your head down and really working on something. This could be working on yourself energetically in terms of, this could be your chakras, working on your chakras energetically in order to feel more positive about the world around you. But also it could be practically working on some sort of project with others who are on the same wavelength as you. Okay. Right, so let's use this deck, I think. So what can people in group 2 do to heal or resolve this karma, please? Wow, we have, I can't even pronounce that word. I think it's Lufnasad. If I pronounce it wrong, I'm really, really sorry. But underneath we have prosperity. Yeah, this is your key to prosperity, is to heal that heart chakra. And by doing that, you will really it's like you're getting your self-power back, and you will be able to collaborate with others in a more positive way, in a way that you won't lose your self-power. Okay, and that is your key to prosperity. Really, really wonderful. And what else do we have? Let's have a look. Anything energetically that they can do, please, Spirit, people in group 2, to heal or resolve this karma from their past life. Wow, Chamber of the Violet Flame. Yeah. Karmic release, radical transformation. Yeah, almost it's like you need to visualize this karma as something that needs to be, as it says here, released, to be transformed. It's like it's forming a blockage in your energetic body. So you could possibly imagine kind of a purple or violet kind of flame doing that in your body. It's like it's purifying your energetic body. It's getting rid of this karma. So I think that will possibly work for you. Some kind of visualization. And this will actually elevate your vibrations as well. Lovely. Okay, so what I would lastly like to know, please, Spirit, is how are people in group 2, what will they gain from releasing or resolving this karma, please? Okay, right, put that away. We have the 9 of Pentacles, lovely, followed by the Moon. Okay, that's interesting. What I'm thinking here is that you will get a lot of independence. You've retained your self-power, you've got a lot of independence. It's like in your own right. It's like things are on your terms as well. And it's like you're creating the life that you want. And you're looking back in it and you're you're really reaping the rewards of all this work that you've put in releasing this karma. What you couldn't do in this life, you're able to do in that life, you're able to do in this life. And this wonderful feeling of completion, of achievement, and of independence, which I'm seeing here. On the moon, maybe, possibly you're going into something unknown. It's like you're going into unknown territory. I also think it might be an increase in your psychic abilities. It's like, because you've opened up that heart chakra, you are more in tune with your own feelings, with your soul path, and also kind of the underlayers, the things that are unseen, the things that are more foggy. You kind of more of a stronger awareness of that. It's like you're more in tune with it as well as a result of doing this work, because obviously that blockage, this thing that you needed to heal, would have caused some sort of blockage there as well. Okay. Wow. I'd like to get a clarifier for that. I'm really interested to see what we do with this moon. So, Spirit, please can you clarify the moon card in regards to the benefits of people in group 2 or resolving and healing this past life karma? We have the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, I just feel that you will get an awareness of the bigger picture of how things work in the earth, not just the negative side of things, but other things as well. It's like you're going into the unknown. You get in a sense more of kind of community, but the community that you want to be involved with, kind of like-minded people as well. And yeah, it's more knowledge of kind of how things work and how you can be an active participant in this for the greater good, and for the greater good of yourself and for the greater good of the planet, which is what I really, really feel that you are connected with. You have a strong sense of that. As I said before, I feel that you're on that high level, you're on that high, that high frequency of love for the animals, for the world around you, for nature as well, and you really, really care about it. And you will gain much more insight into that as well, how you can be an active participant in that. Wonderful. I'm just going to use a couple more decks now, just to get some final words of wisdom on what you can gain by resolving this karma. Wow, serious star blessings. Yes, proceed, be seen, push through. Yeah, it's like you've had all this resistance. It's like the resistance has been cleared and you're able to push through into the unknown, but it's like you're revealing, it's like revealing to you new knowledge, new insights, new wisdom. And it's like you're interacting with society in a much better way, a much better way for you, in a much higher level. You're much more happier as well. And yes, it's blessings all the way. That's what I see here. And yes, push through, you're being seen. You finally have that, you're finally able to express yourself, to express who you really are. Okay, lovely. Thank you, Group 2, for tuning in. I hope that made sense or was relevant to you in some way. If it did, please like, share, subscribe. And I look forward to seeing you again at another reading. Goodbye. Hello, Group 3, and welcome to your reading. You chose this lovely Lemurian quartz crystal, and this reading will be about a past life karma, which is holding you back in this lifetime. I will be asking also what caused this karma to occur, what events happened in this past life, and how you can heal or resolve it in this life, and how you will benefit from healing or resolving this past life karma. Okay. And so let's begin. So, Spirit, please can you identify as clearly as possible what past life karma is holding people back in group 3, please. Okay. We have the Moon card, followed by the Ten of Cups, followed by the Star. Wow, this is powerful. I'm feeling instantly there is a fear of the unknown. You don't like the unknown. It makes you feel very, very uneasy. But it's like you are connected with something. It's like there's an inner layer or a deeper layer of yourself that you have wanted to kind of block out, and this is what this Moon card is showing here. I think it's something unknown, but I think you're kind of aware of. It's like something otherworldly about you. Something quite painful, and I think it's something that's really, really tugging at your heartstrings, which we have with the Ten of Cups. I'm feeling some sort of disconnection from family in the past as well. It's like you're longing for a sense of home as well, somewhere where you felt that you had a family, and possibly in this life you don't feel at home. That's what I really sense in this. It's like you don't feel at home. And it's like you feel you're somewhere else all the time. Possibly a lot of you are probably star seeds in this group. And I do feel that this sense of not belonging is stemming from that, stemming from a lot of lives, not just one, a lot of lives of being a star seed not on Earth. And possibly this could be your first life on Earth, or definitely your first few lives on Earth, and you're still trying to get used to being in the 3D, being of the Earth plane. And because you feel so different and so detached, I think you're very, very unique, and I think you are connected to the stars. And I just feel there's a lot of pain connected to this. And the karma is really that you don't feel at home anywhere. You don't feel at home, and you feel that you don't belong. Yeah, and you're always looking to the stars, and there's something else in the unknown, and I think you fear it. But it is to do with who you. It's got an aspect of who you really are, and it's like you're a bit fearful of facing it at the moment. So I think there's fear. The karma is fear and a sense of not belonging, and a sense of pain associated with not being rooted and not being connected to a familial structure, possibly feeling alone and not cared for. That's what I'm feeling from this. So I'm going to get a bit more information about it. So Spirit, please can you give more information about this for people in group 3, please. Their karma that they brought through to this life that is holding them back, please. Okay. Again, I put a trigger warning at the beginning of the video, so if it does get too much, please obviously feel free to click off and come back to this reading at a future day, or whenever you feel ready really to look into it deeper. So we have, wow, yeah, this is heavy, group 3. We have the Devil card, followed by the Page of Pentacles, followed by the Chariot. Yeah, you definitely were a starseed in a previous life, and you feel misplaced. And there's a lot of fear surrounding the unknown, as we see with the Devil. You feel quite bound as well. It's like you feel quite restricted, and you don't. It's like you have a constant feeling of uneasiness. And I feel with this Page of Pentacles that you are looking toward, you're always looking in the distance. It's like, you talk to, some people, but they're not quite there all the time. They're like looking through you, or they're looking to something else. Their mind is always on something else. So I feel you're probably in that state a lot. You're sort of going, it's like you're going through the motions in life, but you feel that you're not living it. You're like connected to something else. It almost feels like you're not real, like you're not 3D yourself. You don't feel real in this physical body. It's almost like you're being pulled somewhere else as well. Yeah, so I think there is something to do with it's something very otherworldly, And it's also very spiritual as well. I think you are very, very connected to your ancestors. And I'm thinking your cosmic starseed ancestors is something very powerful for you. This chariot, again, I'm just getting this extraterrestrial energy coming through with this chariot. Yeah, it's almost like you feel you've been dumped on Earth. And it's like, yeah, you're alone. You just have to go with it, go for the motions. And yeah, you're not feeling stable, basically. Okay, interesting. Right, okay, so I want to know, please, what event in a past life has brought about this? I'm feeling in a way that has kind of answered the question here, but I'm just going to see what Spirit says, please. So what has caused this karma for people in group 3, please? Okay, right. Okay, so we have the King of Pentacles, followed by the Two of Cups, followed by the Empress. Yeah, I just feel that you were probably uprooted and there was like some sort of disconnection between you and somebody really, really close to you. And it's like you felt you were cast adrift. You lost all your roots. I know these look very, very positive, but I'm just feeling, I don't often do reversals, so I think these are the cards that best represent the kind of the negative side of things. Yeah, I'm going to get more information. This is quite complex, actually, group 3. So what event caused this? It's almost like, I just got a thought then, is like, I know this is about past life karma, but something's happened in this life possibly to make you feel detached. And it's like it's reminding you of your origins or even your past incarnations in other worlds. And it's a point on it could have been a breakup with somebody. Somebody that you was really, really close to, somebody I possibly was a twin flame or who was a soulmate, possibly somebody in the same soul group as you, somebody who was also possibly a star seed, could have been in the same star system as you in previous lives, and you had some sort of breakup. And what happened was that made you feel more isolated here. It's like they were your only connection. It's like they are your only connection on Earth, and when they're gone, it's like you feel totally, you haven't got this Empress energy anymore or this King of Pentacles. They were like your key to feeling safe on the Earth plane. Now this could have happened in this life on Earth, or it could have happened on a previous life on Earth as well. Okay. Okay. Right, so we have the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm just feeling a sense, I know we've got the Loop of Infinity here, but it's like two worlds you're balancing. It's like you're balancing feeling safe on either world. It's like you're always going back to the other world as well, even if you're not consciously aware of it. Wow, we have the Judgment card. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. So yeah, it's definitely about feeling safe on Earth, basically, and feeling rooted, because you always got this connection. It's like, I see this as like an elastic band. You're always being pulled back. This is the event that's pulled you back. It's a major event, something major that's happened. So it might not be that they died. It might have been that you split up, and then you weren't aware of something in your previous life that needed to be dealt with, but now you are. And this is where this sort of split with your soulmate could have been Spirit's way of trying to give you information. You might have not known about this past life before, but since then you've kind of it's like your world has been expanded since you've had this split with this other person, and you've realized, actually, I don't really feel I belong here. And you're starting to wonder why, and things are starting to become more clear to you. And this is because it's like your crown chakra is opening, your third eye is opening, and more clarity is coming through in a really, really loud way. Okay. Wow, this is very complex. Okay, so I'd like to get a bit of information, please. So, Spirit, can you tell me what is the karma? And what caused it? So we have communication. That's weird. I just feel it's like you're in communication. You might be getting, actually looking at this card now, you're probably getting a lot of downloads from your spirit guides. As I see here with the star card, you might be getting a lot of possibly clairaudient downloads, or strange sounds or strange music or something like that that is playing for you, and that is, it's like you're communicating with your another part of your soul, or somewhere where you've been before. That's what I'm feeling here, and it's causing you to feel more different, more isolated, more unsafe on Earth. And then the cause of it, pride. I don't really understand where we're going here. I'm going to get a tarot to clarify that. Okay, Spirit, please can you clarify the pride card, please? Okay, so we have the Six of Swords. There's definitely, what caused it? It's like you've shifted away from something to something more. That's what's caused it. That's what's caused this revelation. You've shifted away from something. It's like you've cast off possibly the emotion of pride. The negative pride is obviously really, really good, I think, but there's probably a negative side to that if it clouds other sort of other kind of feelings as well. Other kind of thoughts. Yeah, there's definitely a shift here. Okay, let's have a look. I'm going to use this Kyle Gray energetic deck just to get a bit more information about this. What is this karma, please, that needs to be healed? And what caused it? What has brought this about? Lemurian seed codes. Yeah, embracing sensitivity, uniqueness, living with grace. This card came up, I can't remember, it was either group 1 or group 2. And yes, what it is, this karma is you are harking back to another life a long time ago. Another life somewhere else. And I definitely feel it's somewhere not of Earth. So that's what the karma is, that you're constantly going back to it. And what caused it? Wow, crown chakra upgrade. Okay, divine connection, holy experiences, miraculous energy. Yeah, remember what I said before. I think when you split with this person, what happened? It's like you cast off or lower. It's like you elevated. It's like you've elevated your energies and you've realized how high a vibrational being you actually are. What's happened is, remember I said about your crown chakra being opened, as we see with this judgment card. Here we go, crown chakra upgrade. You're getting much more awareness and it's making you feel very isolated. It's like you've shifted on from the old ways, and yeah, this is what's caused it. Okay, wow. Okay, right, so I would like to know now, please, Spirit, how can people in group 3, what can they do to resolve or heal this karma so that they can move on positively in this current life on Earth? That's weird. I've got the Devil card on the bottom here as well. So we have the Knight of Wands and we have the Page of Cups. So instantly I'm feeling that you need to embrace or open up to your creativity, and he's giving you a gift of seeing things from a different perspective. That's what's happening here. And they want you to drive this forward with passion and vigor, because you are meant to do something really, really positive, artistic and creative. Remember, we have the star card, very artistic, with this knowledge that you have. So instead of feeling isolated and unrooted on the earth plane, what I want you to do is use this knowledge that you have about your origins or your past lives. Use it creatively, with passion as well. And it's like you'll find your way on the earth plane, and this is your way to flourish and to feel safe and to really prosper on earth, is to do this. Embrace your uniqueness, embrace your creativity, your imagination. Because I really feel you are getting a lot of downloads at the moment. Your crown chakra is open and everything is pouring into you. And it might feel a bit much at the moment. You feel, God, you don't feel human. You're not clicking on the same wavelength as others. But what they're trying to say is, no, just kind of go with the flow and use it to your advantage. Use it, this is about your chakras. Your upper chakras are expanding now, but they want you to go forward. It's like this solar plexus energy with this Knight of Wands. They want you to go forward and do something with it. Because the Wands cards are all about doing. It's about fire energy. It's about power. It's about self-power as well. Okay. Any more information about this, please? It's actually not to be afraid of the unknown, and to be, like with the moon card here, just to go forward. And this will get rid of this restrictive devil energy. So, wow, we have the Lovers, and wow, this is really, really, really powerful, group 3. Then we have the Magician. Yeah, you're going to get self-power. By doing this, by embracing your creativity, you are going to be connected to such a lovely high frequency of love. And I'm getting that it won't matter whether you are on Earth or any other planet, you will feel at home wherever you are, because you are always connected to the angels, to life, to the frequency of love and everything that is good and everything that is pure. You are connected to it all the time. That's what it's saying. Embrace that. What will happen is things will start to feel a lot fresher. You feel a lot more. It's like the sparks of your mind will start firing. Your imagination. You'll be so creative. And then what happens is your uniqueness is going to blossom into really kind of a leader of yourself. A leader of yourself. You'll be able to manifest and bring down these ideas using all these elements that the Magician has to his disposal. You'll be able to bring that down to earth and manifest a lovely life that you want on earth. Wow. Okay. I'm going to get this, I think. What should people in group 3 do, please, to resolve or heal this karma? Book of Shadows Secret. Wow, this is very magical. Yeah, they want you to go into that moon energy, really, really work with, they want you to uncover all them secrets about yourself, really, really delve into things. See it as a journey of discovery. See it as really, really exciting. And this is all going to fuel your creativity and imagination, if you're having some sort of artistic project on the go, this is going to really give a lot of kind of ammunition for it, and a lot of quality to it as well. Yeah, so they want you to delve deeper. That's what I'm getting here. So possibly you could keep, one idea is to possibly keep some kind of a journal, to actually make a note of anything that you see in dreams, and any funny synchronicities you have, any messages you get, because this is Spirit's way of giving you downloads and giving you information about this previous life as well. Anything else? Anything they can do energetically, please, Spirit, to heal this karma, so it doesn't feel restrictive and unknown, to explore it. Halls of learning, spirit guides, confirmation, great lessons. And this is what karma is about. It's not about being punished. It's about learning. Wow. You're learning, and what you're doing by learning is you're expanding, you're evolving. That's what it's saying here. Okay, so lastly, spirits, I would like to know, is there any other additional, because it's pretty beneficial here, but is there any other additional benefits that people in Group 3 will experience by healing and resolving this karma, please? Okay. We have the Eight of Pentacles, followed by the Nine of Pentacles. Very, very positive, very grounded cards as well. What it's telling me is that you were able to, by doing this, by healing this karma, you're able to finally crack on with something. Really, I really feel like a lot of you may be starting a new venture or a new business. And probably self-employed, a new business, something you're venturing and going out on, something that's really, really creative. But now you can actually start to knuckle down and really start to put the work in, really, really focused, really, really artistic work, and then you will reap the benefits of it. You really, really feel that sense of achievement. Wow, lovely. I'm just going to get some oracle cards just to finish this. So, okay. What benefits will people have in Group 3 from dealing with this karma? Oh wow, fire and passion. Yeah, you're reignited again. Remember I said about passion? All them passions and everything. Your passion for life is reignited. And it doesn't matter whether you're on Earth or any other planet, you'll feel the same. You'll feel that fire, that passion, that creativity, that zest for life. Okay, one last card, please, Spirit. We have Stellar Gateway Activation. What a way to end. Infinite Potential Manifestation Vortex. Wow, you've evolved. You are the manifester. I don't need to say anything else. Lovely. Thank you very, very much, Group 3. Very, very interesting, complex, but positive reading. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you liked it. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. Please feel free to also leave any comments below. Okay, thank you very much, and goodbye. Hello, Group 4, and welcome to your reading. You chose the Moonstone, and this reading will be about your past life karma and how this is holding you back in this life. So I'll be starting off by asking what this past life karma is, and then I'll be asking Spirit where it originated, what happened in a previous life that caused this karma, and then I'll be asking what you can do to heal or resolve it, and then what benefits you will gain from doing this. All right, so let's begin. So, Spirit, please can you give me clear information about the past life karma of people in Group 4, please, that is holding them back in this lifetime. Their past life karma, please, of people in Group 4. Okay. We have the King of Wands, followed by the Five of Swords, followed by the Two of Wands. I'm feeling that there is some sort of distrust of other people. I feel that you are a very, very powerful and very outright and kind of forward person. It's like you know your own mind and you know what you want to do, and sometimes you you kind of feel that it's hard to connect with others. Um, it's like you don't want to. It's like you don't want to surrender control. It's like you don't trust others as well. It's like you're keeping your cards close to your chest, and you don't want others involved. It's like you have a distrust of them. That's what I'm feeling here. Um, I feel that you are achieving a lot, not all of it, but a lot of what you want to in this lifetime on some level, because I feel like you are in charge of things, but I'm feeling like you're kind of missing out on something because of it's kind of a distrust of others, definitely of other people, that stems from something that happened in a previous life. Okay, I'm going to get more information about this now. So Spirit, please can you give more information about this karma that occurred in a past life that is holding people in group 4 back from really moving forward and achieving their full potential, please. Oh, that shouldn't be there. Okay. Wow. Okay, right. I feel like you are very, very intuitive. You're very connected to yourself on a very deep level. You're connected to your emotions, and it's like you have a keen sense of things, and it comes from a very, very deep place. And I feel that what it's telling me here is that you are kind of blocking this off at the moment. Your intuition is very powerful, even psychic, but you're kind of blocking this off because of how you feel about other people. Not everybody, but I think a lot of people in society, you kind of feel like this, and it's to do with your heart chakra. It's like your heart at the moment is a bit closed to others, and that is because of something that possibly happened to you previously. And it's like you're in this life now, and you've got such a sense that you really, really need to keep your self-power. You need to be so independent that it's kind of got you into a bind, as we see with the Eight of Swords, where you're not trusting people mentally. And you're kind of feeling a bit hemmed in. You're feeling powerful, but also hemmed in because your heart is feeling closed. It's like you can't expand. It's like it's kind of like you're in it's like you're living in a narrow focus because you're not opening up to others and letting other people in. That's what I'm feeling here, and it's making you feel a bit at times. When you look deeply into things, then times when you're by yourself and you're thinking things over, you feel a bit trapped possibly. You feel a bit overwhelmed sometimes. And it's like you don't want to face it. You really don't want to face it. But it's like you're keenly aware. It's in your subconscious, but you're trying to, it's like maybe subconsciously you're blocking it out. It might have been something really, really painful to do with another person in a previous life, or another group of people even, that have really, really let you down seriously. Something that's really let you down in terms of your feelings and your heart. This is what I'm feeling. It's like you don't trust people with your heart space. Okay. Wow. Okay. All right. So, again, I added a trigger warning at the beginning of the video. So if any of this gets a bit too much, because I don't know what's going to come up with the rest of the reading, please feel free to click off and then to come back to it if you want to at a future date when you feel more equipped to face it. Okay. Right. So, please, Spirit, can you tell me what happened in a previous life that caused this karma that is holding people in group 4 back, please? We have the Page of Cups, followed by the Eight of Swords, followed by the Nine of Wands. I just feel that I just get a feeling of humiliation. Something happened where I feel that in a past life you possibly quite flamboyant, and you were quite happy to express yourself. You had like there was a very strong sense of the inner child, and I felt that I feel like somebody probably let you down, or something else let you, something changed, something happened that made you feel very, very trapped and very, very quite vulnerable actually. And you kind of went into yourself in a really, really negative way. And this caused you to feel quite lonely and almost battle weary as well. And again, this is like, I see this as the beginning of that distrust. You're looking around, you're thinking, right, I'm in this world, I'm by myself. I have to stand on my own 2 feet because nobody's going to do it for me. You can't trust other people. I just need to go on now, go on myself really, and not trust other people with my heart. It's like the inner child within you has kind of been repressed, and it's put you into this kind of energy. So I'm going to get more information about this, whatever happened in your past life, please. So what happened in the past life of people in group 4 to bring this about, to bring about this karma that is blocking them in this life, this karma that needs to be healed in this life, please. Wow, I think it's something really big and major happened. We have the Tower on the bottom of the deck. So we have the King of Swords, followed by the Strength card, followed by the Lovers. Yeah, I think something major happened. So it's like something happened quite powerful to make you feel disconnected from another person, from a people, from spirit. It's like you felt kind of on your own. And it feels like in this life, it was probably brought in as a lesson to try, I think the objective was to try and make you kind of stronger and to elevate you. But it's like it went the wrong way. And it's something that's carried through into this life that needs to be resolved. I really feel here possibly some kind of male figure or authority or something, probably a father actually, told you, this is complete nonsense, you can't act like this. You're probably male in this life as well. I'm thinking you were male, and you're probably not stereotypical what a male should be for some of you. And you were told quite early on, you need to stop this isn't how you should be. And they were quite authoritarian about it. And probably you felt quite humiliated. I really feel a strong sense of humiliation. Yeah. It's like also there's a disconnection that happened between your male and female self. It's like you thought, right, there's no time, I can't really express, because whether you're male or female, all of us have male and female energies. So it's like you repressed the female part. That's what I'm feeling. That you just carried through the male part. We got this King of Wands and Two of Wands energy as well. It's like you carried that male part through with you, and you repressed the female part. You repress the intuition, the creativity, the inner child because of this event. Because of probably someone telling you, you shouldn't act like that. You shouldn't be like that. And what happened was you probably felt a bit of guilt as well by not standing up to this person and expressing yourself the way you wanted to. So you kind of went into your own. You kind of went into your own self. It's like you went into yourself completely. This to me symbolizes the feminine in you being totally repressed. It's like you're deliberately repressing it so you can, survive really, and not be humiliated any further. So you can survive and you can go forward. So it's almost like you had to put on a front to cover up the inner child, to cover up the expressive, free part of yourself. And this caused such a disconnection on a very, very deep level. And it disconnected you basically and caused you to distrust other people around you. Okay, well, I'm going to get some information about this. So firstly, I will use this numerology deck. Okay. So Spirit, what is the karma, past life karma, that is holding people in group 4 back? And what caused it? Where did it originate from? Okay, so we have music. Okay, interesting. It's almost like you have dreams of kind of wanting to make it artistically or something, you're connected to that, but you're repressing it by trying to be this kind of strong, independent sort of leadership energy, but you're not. It's like your heart is being cut off. Your heart is what you need to connect to what you really love. In terms of music, it's just one example of it. That creative inner child part of yourself. That is what you've carried over. What caused it? Perseverance. Okay. What I'm looking at in this card really is the number 4, and the number 4 is about stability and structures. What I'm instantly drawn to, rather than the colour, is the number. It's about probably the normal, what is considered normal, what is considered the normal structures of things, what men and women are supposed to be in that particular time that you lived in. And I think that kind of got in the way of things, that you had to persevere in this life in order to get through it, and kind of flying under the radar, not showing your true self, because you had to persevere. You weren't in a place where you could feel happy about expressing it as well. Because you didn't feel safe really to express who you really are, who you really were, I should say. Wow. Okay, let's have a look at this energetically. So I'll use this Carl Gray Gateway what's it called? Gateway of Light Activation Oracle. Just a bit more information, please. So what is this karma, and what caused it? So your karma is Temple of Truth, Throat Chakra, Authenticity, Self-Expression. Okay, so this can manifest in many ways. So for some of you, it could feel that you want to be like this King of Wands, Two of Wands, kind of that pride in yourself, that masculine kind of driving forward energy, but you might be doing it in the wrong way, but you're not being your authentic self because you're not. It's because you just trust others. You don't feel safe around other people. You can't express. You can't be authentic. People aren't seeing the real you. They're seeing a visage that like a mask that you put on to others around you. So they're not seeing the real you. So basically, you're not speaking from the heart. You've blocked your heart chakra. Whatever's happened has blocked it. And it's like you denied your true self. You can't communicate it. It's like you can't speak your truth or speak who you really are to people. It's like you're wary of it. What caused it? Third eye activation, brow chakra, inner vision, clear seeing. Yeah, I think what this is saying is, I think you were very connected to the realms, to that creative realm. So what happened is this was basically repressed by society or individuals or groups around you, and this causes third eye to be kind of blocked off really, and it's saying there's a need for it to be activated, but you've kind of repressed it. It was repressed, I think, in this particular life. Okay, so what I'd like to know now, please, Spirit. So what can people in group 4 do to heal or resolve this past life karma that is holding them back in this life, please? Okay. We have the Strength card. Okay. Then we have the Three of Wands. So this to me is, see, this strength card was here in this previous life, but it never kind of materialized. You didn't allow it in because you shut yourself off. This is like, this strength to me is about being strong and being proud of who you are and showing the world who you are and stepping out of your comfort zone, going out into the world and expressing yourself in the way that you are, in the way that you want to, who you truly are. It's the number 3, so it's very, very creative, but also you moved on for the number 2. Now you stepped out. This is about taking risks. Obviously measured risks that are safe for you, but in taking risks in, it doesn't matter what other people think about how you come across, about who you really are. If they have any problems with it, then they're not really worth it. That's what it's saying, is to be strong within your own skin, to be comfortable in your skin, and just express yourself in the way you want to. And what will happen is by doing that, all the possibilities will open up to you, and you'll get a much stronger sense of that self-power. Okay, that's positive. So what else? Anything else they can do? Anything else you want to throw light on, please? About people in group 4 in healing this karma. Okay, wow, we have the 3 of Cups. Yeah, what I said about embracing the feminine creative energy, I'm really feeling that, embracing that. Doesn't matter whether you're male or female, we all have male and female within us, female energies, and they need to be balanced. And then we have the 7 of Pentacles. It's actually realizing that you have a lot that you can grow. You've probably grown a lot already, a lot that you can achieve on, on planet Earth, if you really, really put your mind to it, and you really, really let that creative, imaginative energy through, and don't let anybody repress it. No one has a right to repress that. It's having that confidence in yourself, that self-esteem. Okay, so let's use this deck, I think. So what can people do in group 4 to heal this karma? We have Wiccan Read Ethos. In perfect love, in perfect trust, 8 words the Wiccan Read fulfill. Okay, so I'm not going to go through this whole thing, but what I think it's referring to is, I feel this is about treating yourself seriously, treating yourself as a sacred thing, that must be followed and adhered to. This is like following the rules of yourself. This is paying respect and homage to who you really are, kind of the ethos of who you are as well. So you can express yourself authentically. Okay. This is like it's kind of like what your soul is meant to do, but you need to express it and, and not put up any masks, not, don't let other people repress you or have that power over you. Okay, anything else, please? Okay, we have, wow, Soul Star activation. Fulfilling soul contracts. This almost looks like a contract, actually. Remembering who you are. Yeah, this is really, really powerful, group 4. We have Soul Star. It's like you're fulfilling your soul purpose. You're bringing out the true you. And when you do that, you are fulfilling that contract, that soul contract. You're getting back to who you really are. And you're confident and proud of expressing that in the world around you. And that's what they want you to do. Okay. So I want to know, how can they do this practically, please? What practical things can they do? I'm using this, the Sacred Self-Care Oracle. Okay, let's have a look. Flow like water, yes. It's basically what they're telling me is to really connect with your emotions. So it could be involved, possibly taking a bath, washing things away, getting into the flow. It could be swimming, anything that really connects you with the element of water. Can be meditation, visualization, anything. There's loads of things you can do. There's loads of different, possibly guided meditations as well that would really, really help you with this. But I think they really want you to connect with your sacral chakra, that flow, like that water, that creativity. They want you to be more kind of flexible as well with who you really are. Okay, so I'd lastly like to know, please, Spirit, what will people in group 4, how will they benefit from healing this past life karma that is holding them back, please, in this life? Okay, so we have the, wow, 6 of Wands. This is complete victory, complete pride, if you notice. He's elevated and he is just victorious, basically. And then we have the 5 of Wands. So I think what this is referring to is that you are confident. You can face, it's like confidence. You can face anybody in the outside world. You're able to compete, and not just compete, but also be really, really successful at it as well. And there's a real sense of pride and, you know, really, really increased self-worth, self-esteem as well. Okay, so just some more information, please. What benefits will they gain, please? Angelic frequency. Angels are here. You are safe, potent connection. So what they're saying is you don't need to fear others. You are protected. Remember, we had the Lovers card here. You've always been protected. And as long as you live according to who you truly are, you will be protected. All right, because you're doing what you're meant to be doing. I just feel drawn to pull a final card from this Black Moon Astrology deck. Okay. So how will they benefit people in group 4 from healing this karma, please? Air element, communicating. Yeah. So it's like, remember when I said, oh, actually, yes, your throat chakra may be, you know, quite blocked. You can't express who you really are. But now you don't care, basically. You express who you are. You don't care what, you know, who hears your voice, the things you're saying. It's coming from the heart. Your heart has been healed. So really work, I think, really work on kind of healing that heart chakra, clearing the heart chakra and the throat chakra. I think they're possibly really 2 important chakras for you to work with. Okay, lovely. Okay, thank you very much, group 4, for tuning in. I hope some of it made sense or was relevant. If it did, please like, share and subscribe. Please also leave any comments below. I welcome all comments as well. So thank you very much and goodbye.